Hey guys, how's it going? Alright, welcome back to our fifth tutorial. I do highly apologize for being late on posting this video. I really was busy with my finals, and I still actually have finals, and actually I do have one today in 4 hours. But again, I promised to post this tutorial as soon as possible, and here I am posting it. Last tutorials we covered up to here. Let me show you what we got so far, so we know what we're gonna do. Excuse me. Alright, so give it a second. Alright, here you go. Last video we did the 5 seconds timer. Actually, last tutorials we covered that. Now perfectly turns all of them cover all the cover. I mean, shows the cover of all the picture boxes. Now if you open different images, perfectly does this. Waits 0.5 of a second and then it turns back. If they were similar, will stay there. Now, last tutorial I also mentioned that we have some glitches and we need to fix them up, right? So let me show you one of the glitches. Let's just start one more time. I'll try to cover the swapping places in this video as well, which is actually shuffling also. So yeah. Alright, so right now when I click on two different images, what it's doing is it's storing them in those two variables, and then cleans them out if they are not similar. So when I click on lemon, now pending image 1 has the lemon picture. If I click on the orange one, now pending image 2 has the orange. It waits 0.5 seconds, 0.5 of a second, and then it just empties out there's two because they are not similar. Okay, because the two pictures or the two cards are not similar, so it empties out those two variables. Now, what if two images are the same? Now, lemon has pending image 1, lemon has pending image 2 as well. Now they are similar. We didn't really control this situation. We didn't say that when they are similar, turn this back to null, okay? Because right now what it's doing really, if you click on any other image, it's gonna stay open, it's not gonna flip. Watch, if you click on for example this one and the pineapple, and then click on any other one, they're still gonna be flipped. They're never gonna go on their cover picture. The reason for that is those two images are still similar to each other. Okay, those two images or those two variables are still similar to each other, and we said if they are similar to each other, then don't do nothing. You see that problem right here? We said do not do any single thing. That's why it leaves them like that. Now open any images that are not similar. It keeps doing that after the first image. Now to fix this problem, we really need to do something. When images are similar, it's still the same thing. Empty out our variables so they could be reused again. Alright, now I'm really surprised that how many people have watched this video already, this tutorial, and people commenting on my video, but nobody really noticed this problem, which shows me that nobody was really following up my steps or coding it. But that's fine. I know you don't have time also, but yeah. I mean, I'm teaching you this just for the sake of teaching you the mechanics of making a game and not really programming. So I do understand that if you solve it by yourself also. All right. Yeah. So again, I'm actually making those tutorials teach you also how to like the steps I take to solve a problem, or how do I solve a problem that I face, the algorithm I take. Okay. So yeah, to do that, actually to fix this one again, let's just empty out our variables when they are similar. So let's go down, scroll down. So here when they are similar, we need variable 1 equal to null, so variable 2 equal to null as well. Okay, alright, let's just copy it and paste it on every single one of them. Okay, alright. Oops, sorry. Uh, Send card 5 halfway. Okay. Now we do have one more problem. We will solve that problem, then we will move on to our score system, which is pretty simple. Really simple system. Every time they match, we will increase by 10 points. Every time they don't match, we will decrease by 10 points. You could really play with this however you want. You're gonna have to follow up what I'm doing with the score system, but yep, that's my preferences, so that's what I prefer. So alright, gotta finish this fast so I can go study. Alright, here we go, last card. Now let's test it. Okay, we're done. Now let's test if we solve this problem or not. Press on the start or F5 from your keyboard. Now 5 seconds, wait. You gotta wait 5 seconds, and here we go. Two images are different, waits time. Cool, two images are the same. Now open one more. Oops, there you go. We have another problem actually. We do have another problem. Let's figure out why. Okay. Okay. Now, oops. We do have something wrong. Let's see what I did wrong. I'm sure there's something wrong. Okay. If two images are equal to each other, then if any. Okay, that's fine. So it does this. Okay. So the way I would solve this kind of problem is I would pick 4 cards that I will play around with. Okay, and in my situation, I'll pick the 2 lemons. I'll choose also the pineapple, and I'll choose one of the oranges. Okay. Remember, we're gonna pick picture box 1, 2, 4, and 5. Cool. So let's set a breakpoint on each one of them, so we follow what's going on. And again, I'm doing this so I show you how I solve a problem. I will set a breakpoint every time any code executes, so I see what's going on. Okay. Alright. And let's see, go down. Duplication card 1, we said we're gonna do it as well. And I think the problem is gonna be with the timer. I don't know, I feel like that. I don't know, I don't think so, never mind. Must be me being stupid. Alright, we said one of the oranges, let's set card 2. We said we're gonna use what else? 2, 3. Okay, now I can't think what we said. I forgot already. What a mind. 1 duplication, orange, oh, and one of the pineapples, which is card 3. Okay, let's see. Okay, you see, I'm trying to cover up every single execution of code. And let me double check something if I already did it. Yes. Okay, now we have 3, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Now let's run it. Watch. We gotta wait 5 seconds. Let me see how we're doing with the time. Not bad, actually bad. Alright, now open one image, and now brings us back to our coding window and set it on local, and let's see what's going on. So the first one is setting this to, let's see. Okay, so the first one is actually doing the job correctly. It's yeah, it's placing the image in wherever we want it. Now forget about that, continue. Now it checks if the pending image 1 is null or not. Click continue to see the results. It was checking. Now find out that it was actually null. so I moved on to do the execution actually of what should happen. Give me a second, guys. Okay, excuse me, sorry. Alright, so I do apologize, no local, that's what I'm saying. Why is not changing? It is on autos, okay? God damn it. Alright, stop and start again. I'm sorry. I was like, why is not changing the properties? Okay, so now when you click on the first one, bring us back here. It says card1 and card1.image, and it tells you what's going on, that it's actually sending it to actually doing the job. So it's doing what it's supposed to do. It's storing the image there. Okay, then it moves to card1 and see if it's null or not, and it finds out that pending image 1 is actually null, therefore it does whatever inside the brackets. So open brackets, still null. Now pending image 1 still null, but when you move on, by the time it closes, now pending image 1 has a value. You see, pending image 1 has a value. Okay, now scroll down to the second if statement. Now finish the first one and move to the second one. Now it's checking. The first one is not null and the second one is null, therefore it will skip this if statement, and now our program will show again. So click continue. See, it just skipped it because again we said if both of them are not null we do this, but one of them was null and the other one was not null. Anyways, now let's go to duplication card1. Let's see what happens in this point. Click on this one. Again, same thing is happening in the first step. Don't worry about the first step right now. It's good. Alright, now it's checking if picture 1 is null or not. Now find out that pending image 1 is not null. Therefore, it's gonna skip this if statement. You see, pending image 1 has a value. So continue. Let's skip the second one. Now it's checking. Are both of them null? Yeah, if both of them are null or not. So right now saying if pending image 1 is not null and pending image 2 is actually null, then do something. Alright. So check the if. Now the if is correct, is wrong. It's false, so it's gonna go to the else. Is it true or false? Now the else is true because we have pending image 1 has a value and pending image 2 does not have a value. Therefore, pending image 2 will have duplication of card 1. And I think okay. Now click on continue. There we go. That was done perfectly. There you guys see. Now pending image 2, pending image 1. Pending image 2 has the value. Okay, now if you click continue, should now execute this code because both of them are not null. Now it comes here, it's gonna check if pending image 1 is not null. Let's see. Yep, pending image 1 is not null and pending image 2 is not null as well. Here we go. Pending image 2 is not null as well. That's correct. Both of them works fine. So now we should move on and execute this code. Now again, it went inside the if statement. Now inside the if statement there is another condition, another if statement that says if the tag are equal to each other. So here you go. Pending image 1 tag is actually 1. Pending image 2 tag is 1 as well. Therefore they do match. And in this case it's going to execute this code which is in between the if statement. Now if you click continue. Alright. Now pending image 1 should be set to null. And here you go, pending image 1 is null. Pending image 2 should be null as well. Now finish with this code. Now it's not going to execute the else statement because both of them are correct. Alright, here you go. Now it just opens our program back, okay? Both of the values are set to null. Now you see our problem. Okay, now I see our problem actually. We don't even need to continue with this anymore. I showed you anyways a good way to keep track of your program and what's going on and what's not going on. Let's continue. Okay, let's continue. I'll show you the problem later. Let's continue. Let's open any other picture. For example, the one we break it also, which was the orange one. Click on it again, it breaks. Alright, now it's gonna check if pending image 1 is null. Yep, it is null. So it goes on, it moves on. You're gonna store card 2 in it. Okay, So stores card2 inside image, inside pending image 1. That's good. Again, now moves, now it skips the else statement because the else statement is not matching. Okay, we don't need the else statement. Both of them are null. Okay, this else is false, but this one's true. Okay, now moves to this point where it says if pending image 1 is not null and pending image 2 is not null. Let's see the values it returns. Pending image 1 obviously is not null because we just set a value, but pending image 2 it says it's not null as well. But why is that? If we already have solved this problem at first, right? Now look at our code again. We said pending image 1 equal null twice. We forgot to put this to 2. That's what we forgot to do. We forgot to set the pending image 2 to null. Now pending image 2 still has the value of lemon. Okay, therefore once you click on it, it's gonna disappear. Watch. Therefore they just disappear. They just close. Now let's close. Let's turn off all of our breakpoints and show you what we have. What is the problem that we're having. Now you see what happened when we did that, right? I hope I didn't get you lost. I know this took us some time, but I think it's worth it. Actually, I think it's worth it. I was not planning to do it, but destiny brought us to here. Okay, remove all of our. Actually, there's a way where you could remove all breakpoints, but I forgot. Oops, hold on. Okay, let's start now. Again, wait 5 seconds. Alright, these two do match. Now pending image 1 has this picture, pending image 2 has this picture. Now what happened is pending image 1 is null again, and pending image 2 is still not null because we didn't set that. Now you see the problem when you open any other image, they're gonna disappear right away because it compares the first one to the second one. The second one was not null, and the first one just got a new value. Now compares them to each other, excuse me, and they don't match. Alright, now let's really quick change all of our pending image 1 to 2. That's our problem. Okay. Alright, I'll pause and I'll continue later. Okay, so just for it. Okay, so here we go. I changed all of them to pending image 2. I really was planning to finish the game in this tutorial, the 5th part, but you know, things just happened, and I could have paused and solved the problem, then came back and showed you the solution. But the reason I didn't do that is, again, I'm not trying to teach you how to find a solution, but I'm teaching you how to find it on your own. I'm not showing you just how to make a game like that, like other people might do. I'm teaching you how you can make any other game later on. I'm teaching you mechanics of finding problems, solving problems, so you could carry on later on. Okay. That's all I'm doing. But if I have showed you only the solution, then you don't really know how I found the solution, and you might get stuck one day in the same problem, and then you don't know how to solve it. That's what I wanted to show you. I think it's worth it, the 20 minutes we just spent. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Now let's see again. We have two images, similar, cool. Now open a third one, open any other different one. They flip. Now these are similar, they stay together. Different flip, different flip, different flip. Now they match. Alright. I will do there. We have now, oh, by the way, now we do have another glitch. Now see, now they match, cool, right? Now if I click on this image one more time, I just clicked right now on orange and open another thing, they stay the same. They not flipping. Now when I click on another one, they flip. Oh no, they still, okay, hold on. Let me try it one more time. Click on this one, click somewhere else, and they disappear. Click on this one, click somewhere else, and they disappear. Click on the image and click somewhere else, they disappear. The only problem we're having this is when you click on it, pending image 1, again it's storing this picture, it's storing this value. And you open another picture, now image 1, pending image 2, stores another picture, and they compare them. Now the only problem with this is that we were supposed to disable clicking. Now we can't click on pictures no more when they are already matched. That will solve this entire problem. A small solution will solve the entire problem. So, oops, what I just did. Sorry guys. Okay. Now again, let's go back to our code. Within here, just disable whatever card is it. So if it's card 1, if they match, then card 1 dot enable equals false, as well as duplication of card 1. Duplication card 1 equals false as well. So both of them are false. They are disabled. Now copy this and paste it on duplication card 1. They will stay the same. Now copy it again and paste it on card 2, but change the card 1 to card 2, duplication card 1 to duplication card 2. Okay, we will not have any problem with this, because this will not execute it unless both of them are similar to each other. So yeah, keep doing that over and over. This is gonna be 2, 2. I'll pause and then I'll continue again. Okay, I really want to cover scoring in this tutorial, at least so by next tutorial we have no problems. So we're just gonna have like 5 minutes, I'll be done. 5-10 minutes, I'll be done. Okay, so sorry for the time, but yeah. Hold. Alright, so here I'm done. Let's see now. Okay, cool, similar, it's different. Now click on this one and click somewhere else. Why? Alright, I do have a problem now. Alright, now we do have a problem actually. Okay, hold on. Let's see the problem. Enable this is true. Okay, so I think alright, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. So let's see. Alright, again, let's do the same thing. Pick a card. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pick this card, the first card. Okay. Alright, I do want to pick this card. Okay, I'm done with that one. I do want to just the duplication as well, so show me what's gonna happen. I like to really break every single execution in my code, that way I could really keep track of what's going on. Alright, so let me break. Okay, hold on a second. Let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen right now. I'm not gonna follow anything. I'm just gonna really quick with it. I'm not gonna follow up what's going on at this point. Just want to check something. Okay. Alright. Alright. Now when you click. Okay. Oh, here we go. Actually, we solved the problem. Yeah. Obviously, this one will stay. Never mind. Obviously, this one will stay open. Now choose another picture, and they flip. Yeah, there you go. We just solved the problem. Now click on any image you want. Keep clicking on it. Click somewhere else. Click again. There you go. We solved the problem. Alright, now let's just add our scores really quick. The score is gonna be really simple. When they match, increase by 10 points. When they don't match, decrease by 10 points. Which means, remember we set a variable we called the score at the beginning of our tutorials, at the very beginning. There where that will come handy. Okay, so okay. Alright, so let's see. We said integer score equal to 0. Right? So what we could do, we don't even have to use this one. Actually, let's comment this. Let's comment it out. Just gonna take memory for no reason. So comment it. We don't need it. We're gonna do it on a very simple way. Going back to card, when they match, increase by 10 points, and when they match, that means this one, label 1, I'm sorry, not label 1, what I'm talking. Our score counter is gonna equal score counter, gonna equal to score counter dot text plus 10. Now it's gonna give us a problem. It's gonna yell at you, Visual Studio. It says that cannot implicitly convert type string to system dot window dot front dot label. Now 10 is an integer. Okay, alright, let's score the text. Actually, we want the text range. Okay, now if we run this, we're gonna have problem. You want me to show you the problem? Okay, it's gonna be 0 plus 10. It's gonna be together like 0 and then 10 right next to it. And many people will freak out when this happens to them, or they're doing even calculator, or they just press on plus. So when you click on these two, they do match. You see what I told you? They just become 0, 10. It's not really adding the number, and the reason for that is 10 is an integer, but score counter the text is a string. So what it does, it automatically converts the 10 to a integer, to a string, and then it just adds it right next to it. So to solve this problem, we need to convert everything to integer. So convert it to int 32, and let's set this like that, and then add this to 10. Now again, I'll let you again tell you cannot complicate convert type into string. Now by converting everything to integer, this might solve the problem. Okay, let's see that why. Okay, let's, you know what, let's use our let's use our code, let's use our variable. Actually, yeah, let's use our variable. Oh no, we don't have to use it. You know what, let's change everything to string. Dot string. Here you go. Yeah, now it solves the problem. Alright, what we did is what we did first is we convert the text to integer, so it takes the number as an integer, not as a string or as a character. It takes it as a number 0, then adds it to integer. Now it's gonna be 0 plus 10 equal 10. Now this type is a string. String doesn't store an integer value, so now after you change it to a number, then change it back to string and store it in the text. Okay, now play it or start, whatever you want to call it, and let's check that out. Okay, now when the two cards match, see 10. Perfect, that's perfect. Now add it to every single one of them. Again, the same process over and over. Okay, let's just do it to 2 cards for now, just so I show you the decrease, and then I could stop, and then you could copy it and paste it as much as you want. Okay, now run it. Let me show you what's gonna happen. Oh, I don't like the time at all. Okay, play 10. They do match. Now it's 20, and it's gonna keep going up and up and up. Okay, now let's handle decreasing. Decreasing, you could do it in two ways. You could copy this code and paste it in the else. That's if they don't match, and instead of plus 10 you put minus 10. That's one way. But okay, let's see our problem. Why? Oh, here you go. Stupid. I'm being stupid. Okay, you could just change it to minus 10. That's one way, but this way it's gonna subtract the points right away. Now you could do it this way, or you could really do it after 0.3 seconds. After 0.3 seconds, everything could change. You could do it both ways, whatever you like. Okay, after 0.3 seconds it decreases, or right away, it's up to you. It's totally up to you. See, click on both, 0.3 seconds, and then it changes. Or if you don't want that because it shows some kind of lag, you could, it doesn't really even show lag. No, really, it doesn't. You could really copy and put in the else statement. Okay, put it in the else statement of both, and that's gonna decrease before the cards flip. which is fine. It's not a problem. It's up to you. Okay, see? It changes before they flip. You see that? Watch. Take a look again. Before the two cards flip, it changes. Okay, you could do it either way you want. It's totally fine. And I really think that's gonna wrap it up for this tutorial. I really need to study right now. So, yeah. If you have any questions, comments, please do so. Comment down. Comment below. I can't even talk right now. I don't know what's going on. If you have any questions, just comment or send me an email, or on Facebook, hit me up, whatever you like. I hope some people really do this game or work on it. It's gonna help you a lot in our next series tutorials, because I'm planning to make something nobody have done it before. Well, probably somebody did, but I don't know. I'm gonna show you to make an FPS game, but not any FPS game. FPS stands for first person shooter. I'm gonna show you one of the AAA games and show you how to make it. So this is a very good way for you to start gaming. Yeah, that's what wrap it up for today. I might do the 6th part tonight or another day. I'll be done with my finals just in a couple days, on Wednesday hopefully. So stay tuned. Please subscribe if you haven't already. This really helped me a lot. Like, and don't forget, share. Have a good one.